The cry beneath the Iroko tree. The night the drum stopped beating in Umuaka village, people knew that death had entered the land. Not ordinary death, the kind that walked silently beneath the moonlight and whispered people's names into the wind. Old Mama Ninkem stood at the center of the village square, her wrapper trembling around her thin waist as harmattan dust swirled across the red earth road. "The spirits are angry," she whispered, and for the first time in many years, even the village elders were afraid, because 3 nights earlier, little Chidiabere had disappeared near the sacred forest. No footprints, no scream, only his wooden flute was found beneath the ancient Iroko tree beside the forbidden river. The same river the elders warned children never to approach after sunset. But in Umuaka village, warnings were like dry leaves in the wind. People listened too late. That night, lanterns flickered outside mud compounds, while mothers pulled their children indoors. The drumming from distant ceremonies had gone silent. Even the dogs refused to bark. Inside his father's hut sat Obina, Chidiabere's elder brother. Sweat rolled down his face despite the cold harmattan wind, because Obina knew something nobody else knew, and guilt was slowly eating his soul alive. 3 days earlier, jealousy had poisoned his heart. Their father, a respected hunter, loved Chidiabere deeply because the boy was kind, fearless, and gifted with music. Everywhere they went, villagers praised him. "Your brother carries light in his spirit," the elders would say. Each praise struck Obina like a knife. So when Chidiabere begged him to follow him into the sacred forest to search for honey, Obina agreed. But deep inside him, darkness had already awakened. As the brothers walked beneath towering trees and twisting roots, strange birds cried from above. Then the wind suddenly changed, cold, heavy, watching. Chidiabere stopped walking. "Brother," he whispered nervously, "the forest feels angry." But Obina ignored him. Soon they reached the forbidden river. Its black water moved slowly like a sleeping serpent beneath the moonlight. And there, beside the ancient Iroko tree, stood a shrine covered in white chalk and rooster feathers. Chidiabere trembled. "The elders said we should never come here." Then Obina finally spoke the words hidden in his heart for years. "Maybe if you disappeared," he said bitterly, "Father would finally see me." Silence swallowed the forest. Even the crickets stopped singing. Chidiabere's eyes filled with tears. "Brother, what are you saying?" But before Obina could answer, thunder exploded across the sky. The river began to roar violently, and from the darkness beneath the Iroko tree came a voice. Deep, ancient, terrifying. "A jealous heart invites destruction." Obina froze. Then hands, pale as ash and dripping river water, emerged from the shadows and dragged Chidiabere screaming into